Yo, Mr. V. A pleasure.
Yo.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll.
Shit.
Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? Would you rather live in pieces, Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
You're either somebody or you fizzle out into nothing. Night City don't let you choose.
Oh, but it does. See, in my line of work, I choose to be Mr.
No way.
Chill.
Sorry.
But folk who try to take advantage, well, they see the beast inside.
Anlıyorum. Okey.
Alright, listen close. Scanning a serious job now. Playing gargantuan compared to smashing up a scav home.
Hang on. I got a question of my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could have had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could have just done this on comms.
Call me old-fashioned, but I like to look anyone I do biz with in the eye.
Anlayışla
Had the
karşılıyorum.
pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, and Sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are. Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you. But we'll get to that.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Arkadaşlar
Yeah.
oyun prologuna gelmeden çöp diyorsanız
belongs
oyunlar
to
hakkında
the
hiçbir bilginiz yoktur. Özür dilerim ama
Arasaka.
prologa gelmedik
Surely
daha.
that's no problem.
RPG oyunu.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slotting the shard.
Ya her çipi de takıyoruz, yanlış yapıyoruz abi.
Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing its thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech.
Okey, sıkıntı yok,
Because
alırız.
if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get
Musallat
excited.
Ex'i anladım.
It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass.
Abi arkadan bıçaklamış bir iki.
And I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Aha.
What's she playing at?
Hell if I know. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk.
Sounds like she was waiting on the transport. Got stood up. Monochrome in the back's probably her chief suspect. Got nothing from him or on him, so she's keeping him just in case.
Korpoyum,
She needs to find the
hallederiz.
stolen gear before her boss
Biliyorum
learns she
abi,
fucked
biliyorum.
up.
Well, Mr. V, that is some impressive deduction. Naturally, use that intel as you please. Preferably well.
Rahat
Of
olun.
course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Client, what's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Betting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End of convo. Anyway, Our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you.
Sen rahat ol koçum.
One more thing, Mr. V.
Ya korpoyu çöpüm yok. Çöpüm
Quiet
yok, o biraz
life
kötü oldu.
or blaze of glory? Later now.
Tamam. Ha tamam, saygınlık kazandık. Aa, nitelik puanı. Aa, iyi ki burada bıraktın lan, süper oldu.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Bu ne Chad? Araba orada kaldı ama evet.
Guy certainly knows how to protect
Neredeydi
his
bu?
biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a
Şurasıydı
big
galiba.
job.
Aynen.
There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
About sums it up.
Yeter,
Dex wants us talking to
yeter.
Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
You don't sound thrilled. Royce, what do you know about him?
He's fucking whack something special. Junkie snort junk. Royce snorts chrome.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the
Tanışırız
nod.
abi, sıkıntı yok.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
İlk Maelstrom'a gidip bilgi öğrenip ondan sonra müşteriyle konuşmak istiyorum aslında.
You with me, mano?
Dur abla, dur. İlk müşteri mi? Ya da müşteriden Maelstrom bilgisi alırız
I
ya.
gotta see her first. See what she's like,
biz
what she's
dolandırmazsın.
after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods, put my nose to the ground, sniff around. Hasta luego.
Karakter. Teknik mi arttırmamız gerekiyordu? Teknik, evet. Okey. Ablam, herkes seni arıyor.
Stop! Not one more fucking step! Who put out the hit? Give me a name!
Anna, drop this investigation. It's in your best interest.
That a threat? I'd remind you, you're the one in the fucking crosshairs.
Hey, easy. I just want to help.
Help? Phonic implant must be fried. I think you men intimidate.
Just to end your investigation. Really pissed off the wrong people.
Which people? Tell me what fucking people!
Your buddies at the NCPD set you up.
Fucking. I fucking knew it! Robert Kowalski and Bill Adams!
Yaklasam vuracak bu arada büyük ihtimalle.
Motherfuckers!
Let it go. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Know what? I'm not letting scumbags get me killed! Fuck them! Fuck this job! Fuck this city!
So, Anna, what's next for you?
What? We tunes all of a sudden? The hell do you care?
Sıkacağım kafana, bak
I
hayatını
dropped
kurtardım.
the case like you wanted. You can fuck off, merc.
Ya fuck off'larken birkaç eşya
Got
çalsam.
nothing to say to you, June.
Şunu hackleyeyim. Ben yokum. Oo, Masato Tanaka satmış. Cidden sinik. Tamam neyse. Ablam görüşmek üzere. Götünü kurtardım, bunu unutma. İleride ararız. Görüşürüz, bye.
Hey, break 100 for me?
What am I, a bank?
Akşam 6 sabah 6 bizi bara gir.
Can you just let me like?
Gideyim.
Okay.
Ağla buldum kadını. 600 doları da sokarsın bir yerine.
V of the silver tongue, eh? Glad we got it all worked out. Contract closed.
Karşıya gitmeyeceğim ama arabayı çağıracaktım. Tamam, Evelyn'e gideceğiz ilk önce. Meyvan peçi var şu anda. Var diye biliyorum. Var ya devam peçi. Oyun glitch'ini ocağa kadar toparlayabilirler mi? Ya oyun glitch'leri toparlanacak şeyler. Ben o kadar kırık bir glitch'le karşılaşmadım şu ana kadar. Benim bir tane bir load atacak glitch'le karşılaştım. Hani oyunu bozan. Onun dışında çok böyle oyunu kıran bir glitch'le karşılaşmadım şu ana kadar. Ablam yani araba bozuldu. Neyse ben buraya park ediyorum. Korumalarla konuş.
Looking a little
Selamünaleyküm.
put out there, input. Interest you in a preem BD?
Ablam.
Not my first time.
Don't remember you.
'Cause I didn't get in through the front.
Huh, get a load of this one. Right. Rules are simple. Someone catches your eye, you do not grab him. You find him in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box. No recording, no copping feels when the guards ain't looking. In you go.
Have fun, input.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
Eyvallah.
My, what a sweet
Yeah?
little face
What's up
you
in the
have.
big world?
Acılayım.
My, what a sweet little face you have.
Siz neden korkuyorsunuz? Ha ben buraya gelmiştim lan. Harbiden ilk seferim değilmiş.
Hey,
Get you something.
so curious. The name Lizzie's. Is that the owner?
Not for a long while, no. And it's none too
Aa
sweet a
be
story.
Liz ölmüş.
Now I'm just flat interested.
Real Lizzie ran a strip joint out of this place back in the day.
Siz
Lizzie's
duyuyor.
bar. Girls were paid right, insured, and had
Oha.
decent security.
Maşallah
Good spot,
maşallah
all in
maşallah.
all.
Sonra
Let me guess. It didn't last?
No, Tiger Claws took care of that. Tiger beat one of Lizzie's girls real bad once. No hesitation, Lizzie blasted the guy's balls off. Gang came back the next day.
abi
Liz was done.
Tigers gave this place up to the Mox in the end, though.
Gang.
Didn't they?
Sort of. The Moxes had to make a deal with him. Luckily, they kept their heads.
abla
Organized.
taşaklıymış.
Big boss now is Susie Q. But the sign stayed up, out of respect. And biz booms to this day.
Doğru. İyi yapmışsınız.
I'm looking for Evelyn Parker. You know if she's here?
Who's asking?
Big tipper. Generous when I get the answers I'm looking for.
Appreciate the gesture, truly. But afraid I don't get paid to talk. Opposite.
Ulan.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one.
Aman. Yakalandık.
Of course. Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
Sense on? Only tequila I drink. How would you know?
I like to know everything about the people I
Vay
work
vay
with.
vay vay vay.
Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Ulan beynim yetmedi.
Mind if we talk about the job? Heard you got something for me.
But not here. Come with me.
Abi oyunun bu arada
We'll be in
oyun
the lounge,
open
Mateo.
world de ben
Anyone
dolaşmıyorum o
asks,
kadar
we're
fazla
not here.
şu anda. Prologu en azından bitireyim diyorum.
So, what?
Biraz dolaşmadan önce. Ben bir kötü oldum ya. Ya biz çok zayıfız bu arada. Allah neler oluyor abla.
Vanilla and sprinkles. Working here. Wax. Maybe electrosex. Zappies.
V?
Power implants.
Neyse. Tamam. Tape varmış. Ben tape'i görmedim. Öndeki şeyi görmedim. Tamam, sıkıntı yok.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
I'm good at what I do. Got a solid crew on my back, too. Never once botched a job.
Aynen öyle.
You do realize I expect more of you than scraping street corner data terms.
Hallederiz
Much,
ablam.
much more.
Naz yapma.
I'm the best. And I know what I'm getting into. Dex was clear. The job's high risk.
By the way, you work together long? You and Dex?
You writing Dex's bio? Hate to
Ya
disappoint, but
özgüven sıçacağız abi, yapacak bir şey yok.
In other words, you hardly know each other. Yet he fingered you for this job. Curious.
Shit, buzz Dex right now if you're getting cold feet. I can wait.
I doubt he'd add anything I haven't already heard. Anything I'd really like to hear for that matter. There's only one other bunch that's
Boş
worse than
yapma.
fixers in that respect. Used car salesmen. I'll go with my gut for now.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka. Making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Kompeki Plaza, the hotel.
Okay.
You ever been?
Arasaka seems to have quite the
Yani
touch with that hotel chip.
çalıştığımdan
But I
değil
gotta
ama
say,
var bir bilgim.
Kompeki in Tokyo still leagues above the rest.
The two are identical to each other.
Japan staff, huh? The service can't be beat. Singapore, Paris, Washington. All the rest act like charity case cousins by comparison.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. True.
So where's this chip hiding exactly?
Bu bilmiyor.
In a
Sen
suite
bilmiyorsun.
on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Oo.
Yorinobu Arasaka. In Night City. Guess the screen
Arasaka'nın
sheets
sahibi
were
gelmiş,
lying this time.
ondan mı çalacağız?
It's on the lips of everyone in the city. Saburo
biraz yanlışmış.
Arasaka's only surviving son, heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire, in town. Please.
Biz yanlış
Be?
yapmışız.
Emperor's prepared to cede his throne after 150 years? Doubt it.
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them? Top dog like Yorinobu's bound to have an army
Biraz
on
kötü
call.
olmuş olabilir.
Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no hustle around. Not one guard. Got rid of them a long time ago.
Huh. Why is that?
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka intel.
Arasaka öyle güzel
Sneeze
söylüyorlar
in
ki
Night
ya.
City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo. Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka security detail reported directly to his father.
So we're not jumping the corp. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka himself.
Yorinobu is a puppet. He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's had Yuri's balls in
Herif
his
sadece
for years.
ameliydi. Yani ismi varmış.
He might just
Hiçbir etkisi yokmuş.
turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
Even so, it's still Yorinobu fucking Arasaka.
Çocuk direkt böyle hani istenmeyen
You've got
evlat
any
şu
spare aces up
noktada.
your sleeve. Now's the time to show him.
Now this should make your prick perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory.
YouTube'da şu anda ilk videosu var.
Watch aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
Nope, don't buy it. Netwatch's integrity rests on their neutrality. Why would they tarnish their rep by procuring stolen goods?
Netwatch provides net security for all corporations and collects eddies in the millions for it. But in this day and age, everyone's in the game, and no one can afford to be a saint. To win, one has to go all
Bu arada
in.
Netwatch'da internet tamamen çöktüğünde interneti tekrar ayaklandırıp ortaya koyan güvenlik firması gibi bir şey. Herkesin yani interneti düzgün bir şekilde kullanmasını sağlıyorlar.
Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens and I get the chip.
Okay.
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now, where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is...
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Heard a bit about Yorinobu. Studied finance and biotech in Tokyo. Probably to please his father.
Saburo was grooming him to be his successor.
But then Yorinobu cut himself off from the corp. Joined the Steel Dragons, nomads from Tokyo. Heard they were planning an Arasaka coup, or its downfall.
That flash of youthful rebellion ended like it usually does. Yorinobu returned to the fold, but the bitter taste remained. You know your stuff. But that's only one side of him. There's another. An intelligent man who has his own designs.
Bir babası için çalışıyormuş, bir de kendi için çalışıyormuş.
Could be another power-hungry corpo dick, like so many others.
Babası büyük ihtimal şirketi ele geçirmeye çalışacak.
Ever tried to imagine what life might be like for an emperor's son? You have everything, yet you are no one. Nothing. At least as long as you remain in Saburo Arasaka's shadow. I sympathize. It's a vulnerability I understand well.
And one you plan to exploit fully. One more
Bir de hazine aynen.
Data that's on
Biz
the
ne
ship.
olduğunu biliyoruz da.
What is it?
Irrelevant, entirely.
We're talking about data Yorinobu snuck out of Arasaka. What's more, he wants to pass it on to Netwatch. Sounds pretty damn relevant to me.
Listen, V. The relic. That's my concern. Your concern? Earning a paycheck.
Okay.
Just get the job done. I'll make sure your bank accounts are sated.
20.000. Minimum 20.000 lazım.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes?
Don't cry. You got this,
No. It can be a very useful tool.
Sure. See you
For
soon.
Like
analyzing details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's
Leave me
suite.
alone.
The glorious interior. You'll need to
Aa,
locate the
içeri
relic
göreceğiz.
yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Yarın bir suite'ini göreceğiz. Şeyle brain
Mean to say
dance'le.
you recorded this?
BD rec implant. Why, you object?
Oo, kendisi işe gitmiş.
Supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know him pretty well, actually. We have an arrangement. Strictly business. Suits us both.
Aynen business.
Let's see this brain dance.
Accountant.
Judy'll help. She's a Mox too. Besides, we go back, years. V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So, you'll be a good boy. Tread lightly.
Good boy olurum, good boy olurum. Görüşürüz Mox. Judy dedin. Judy
Believe it or
dedin.
not,
Çık
I'm no
çık.
stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Çalabileceğim bir şey var mı? Judy selamünaleyküm.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. He's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf.
Sensory sig amps.
Akıllıyım. Five et. Etkileyeceğim kızı.
It's top shelf hardware.
Yeah, most of it's customized. Only thing factory are the casings.
Model this yourself?
What do you think?
Expression translator. Fuyutsuki, right? Thought the matrices on that series were fucked up.
They were, but swapping out matrices is simple. And this was the only model that'd support additional scanware. all right. Compiled your BD yet?
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw. But yeah, ought to do.
Bu arada bu brain dance'ler editlenmesi lazım ki duygular çıkartılsın, kendi duygularını yaşasın, yoksa karışıyor. İnsanlar kötü hissediyor, bayağı bir de psikolojik problemler yaşıyor. O yüzden herhangi bir brain dance kayıtlandıktan sonra editlenmek zorunda. Editlenmeden girersen sıçıyorsun direkt.
So we drop V inside. Let him look, let him rummage around, right?
Bakayım yazılım mı bu?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
What do you mean by raw? How's this differ from the ready-mades?
Ready-mades, provided they're well made, should feed you feelings and impressions you'd never have the chance to experience yourself in real space. But it's mass market shit, so it's pre-crafted, hard-coded, fenced in, and manageable. A raw one? Well, it's more like a virtue enviro. Get to move around, look at things in detail. Editors use those layers to fish for juicier emotes and impulses, then use them to pad the BDs that go to market.
Daha dediğim şey geldi işte.
Settle in, and we'll get you going.
Öp beni. Yok yapmadı, çok erken oldu. Bu arada epilepsi hastası olanlar birkaç saniye ekrana bakmazsa sevinirim.
Gotta create your sensory profile first.
A what profile now?
A model of your perceptions and emotional responses. Need to adjust that so the raw BD won't overwhelm you. If I don't, best case scenario, you'll get nauseous as soon as you're in. Probably barf like you would in a shoddy virtue enviro.
Mm-hmm. And worst case?
Your synapses sizzle like locusts in a deep fryer.
Yo, öyle
But
bir
we're
şey
not
yok.
about to let that happen.
Yo, aynen.
Okay. Hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingling.
Mm-hmm.
Kötü oldu.
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory sigs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Burası.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily, but it's worth the wait. Give me 2 more minutes and you'll see exactly what BD analysis is capable of. 1 more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. I need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't he just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
Ya ablam dur.
So we don't risk our necks? Sides won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
What'd you choose?
Corner store holdup in Haywood. Real amateurs. Don't even know where I got it. Suits our needs perfectly though.
Aha, trailer.
Boot it up.
Mm-hmm. Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get your bearings. Then we'll jump into editing mode. Be diving in 3, 2, 1.
Allah girdik. Bak şu MV Driver'a çıkalı çok oldu biliyorum ama yüklemeyeceğim çünkü yüklemem demek oyunu kapatıp açmam demek.
You go in, snatch the cash, get out, and we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high. Okay, on you go.
Down.
Aç kapıyı aç.
On the ground. Want to see you kissing the flooring. Money. Now, or I will fucking drop you. I swear to God. Whoa. Yeah. Hey. Now, before I blow your fucking head off.
İyi para varmış ya. Öldüm.
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
That flash of intense shock. I can still feel it, I remember. Fuck, that last second. You could have warned me how much it hurts to die.
Trust me, real death hurts much, much more.
Allah
Not so
Allah
sure
diyor.
about that.
You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode. I'll sever the link to the BD roller's sensory array. You'll be able to look around freely. Whole scene's yours. Full cam control in analysis mode, so move around, zoom in and out, whatever else you come up with. Think of it as your own little sandbox. So
Çok güzel bu ya.
mode, you control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need. Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
Simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash.
Ve daha oyun başlamadı bile oğlum.
To those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
Cream as hell, right? Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a try. Rewind, roll it back to the top. All good, neat. Now try fast forwarding a bit.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't be creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to the beginning. Try it. Now for some fun. This here's why you came in the first place. In analysis mode, you get to view and even scan details of the enviro recorded by the BD roller.
Nasıl?
Focus on the heat. The gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now scan it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high. Okay, on you go.
Okay, right here.
Aha.
Excellent. Let's move on. Now heads up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough. This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now. Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store.
Ses katmanı
Choose
nasıl
one
geçiyor?
and hone in on it.
Okay, fuck! On you go! Little shitheads! Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh?
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously.
Çok güzel
It's
ya bu
happening right
olay.
next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop. Keep playing with the sound, explore it a bit.
Bu olay çok güzel. Ben bu Brain Dance olayını çok beğendim bu arada. Bir Witcher 3 değildi mi? Oğlum oyunu oynayamadık. Oyunu kimse 4 saatten fazla görmedi. Witcher 3'e ilk 4 saatte karar verirsen bok gibi bir oyun. Savaş mekanikleri bok gibi dersin. 50 saatten sonra Allah dersin yani. Lütfen Allah aşkına yani. 3 saatte herkes 5 fayfed olmasın. Yapmayın. İzleyin oyunu.
Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw. Stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Like what?
Ev's got Kiroshi optics that grab infrared, meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
Huh. Hella nice.
Now let's wait till the guy punches out the gong at the counter.
Money!
Scanning works on peeps too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning her. Alright, next thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection.
Now, or I will fucking drop you! I swear to God! Well, no!
See that? They shot him and he never saw it coming. But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam.
Bruh.
Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it.
Bunu hackleyebiliyorum diye biliyorum.
His own Chumba shot him. Probably planned to all along.
Ah,
Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this. BD freaks are ready to pay a preem for a real flatline. Anyway, if you've seen enough, you can exit.
Oğlum seni sikmişler var ya. Ah ulan ah. Arkadaşını öldürmüş seni. Bir saniye. Şey yapabiliyor muyum?
That's like the limits of the reality recorded by the BD roller. The editor won't let you outside it. Make sense? Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad
Güzel,
most of the
güzel
BDs
olmuş.
we do here are only good for flogging the log.
Ah be.
Anyway, you ready
Abla
to
da
do
iş
this?
var
Look
da
at the
çalıştırmıyorlar,
No
çalıştırmıyorlar.
way. Let's take a break. Still feel like that
Niye
kid
ya?
when...
Aa, yok ya ben daha devam ederim.
Yeah.
Taş gibiyim ya
I think I'm
süperim.
done.
Niye öyle ya?
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa, whoa, whoa, who?
Runner for my crew, security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem.
Oh.
Not what we agreed, Ev.
Evelyn, I won't get a damn thing out of this without T-Bug.
Judy, please.
Ev, he wants to bring a runner in? What part of that don't you understand? How do I know she'll only perch in this footage? Observe, not fuck with anything.
Me. I'm your guarantee.
Olay çok karıştı.
Yeah, right.
Help me. This one last time. I promise everything will work out. Just like we planned.
Judy haklı da biz bir bok bilmiyoruz.
Call T-Bug and we're
Kapı,
back.
kapı kendi açar ya. Alo.
Hey, V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Judy and Evelyn, they're chill. They helped me work through this BD.
Uh-huh. All right. You gonna tell me what this is about?
Ya söylemek
Need your help.
istemiyorum.
Got no clue what to look for once I'm in.
All right, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access.
Opening port 1779.
Ben statik IP kullanmıyorum ki ya.
Good, I'm going in.
Açtım, direkt girdin.
Should be getting my request.
Direkt donum gitti. Eyvallah.
Got it. You ready?
Hamaç ile eklendik
Okay,
abi yine.
connection confirmed. Now some quick tip ice and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire her up, Judy.
Yine hamaç ile eklendik yani.
Alright V, eyes open. Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat. Are you?
Evelyn. I felt her fear. Sure got it under control quick, too.
I said, no. They'll have my head for this. Then, you shall perish for a good cause. But make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to...
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
Arkadaşlar yokluktan kahve. Haydi devam et ya.
Finish.
Merak etmek istiyorum. Hepsini Evelyn'den göreceğim ilk önce bir.
We shall see soon enough.
İlk önce bir hepsini Evelyn'den görmek istiyorum.
My father is a tired, visionless old graybeard.
Oo, bu babasına ihanet edecek belli. Belli belli.
He'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble. You will listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot.
Wow, champagne's
utterly
decent.
removed from reality.
Taste boosted somehow?
Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world
Same bubbly you'll be
that no
sipping in
longer
real space
exists.
soon.
Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now. Noted.
Hung up. Go back to when they first start talking. Need to hear the whole thing.
Dur, hayır değil.
Ah.
Hepsini dinlemek istiyorum.
Sorry to make you wait. Business can be stupid.
It wasn't long. Not even long enough for me to grow bored. Is everything all right? You seem tense. Edgy.
A moment. It will pass.
I can get to work on that. Just one condition.
You wish to make demands of me.
Only one. Focus on me. Oh, got any candy left? Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Bedroom. Nightstand.
I've got an idea. Be right back.
Ben de sikildik abi. Sikeceğiz diye girdik mekana.
Very nice. But come here already.
Just a sec. Looking for the perfect thing. Ah, you'll like this.
What love is until you've learned the meaning. Oğlum, adam Amazon'da ne söylemiş? Allah.
Oh, fuck. It's like I'm really...
V, eye on the prize. Focus.
Warui kome. I miss this. You.
I know.
Tamam, kaydın sonuna geldik. Çok şükür ya Rabbim. Aa, bir dakika. Bu ne?
Loaded. Safety's on. Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron.
Tablete bakmak istiyorum. Tut. Aha.
Manual details a special tip-controlled container.
Bu ne?
Relic needs to be kept real cool.
Aha.
So, chips gotta stay in the freezer.
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor. Should be easier to spot where Yorinobu's keeping the chip.
Termali nasıl geçiyordum? Left shift. İşte kolay olmuyor.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat, are you?
Çok sert. Ses katmanı nasıl geçiyorduk?
Alarm firmware's fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a BBS. Something about lots of seeds falling to this sieve. Let me generate keys. I can forge their SIGs.
Okay. Burada başka bir tane daha var. Şimdi bu herifin termal ses. Ha. Burada kaçırdığımız bir tane görsel var. Ne bilmiyorum bu.
Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho more than enough. Just need access to their subnet.
Okay.
Cut of fuckable meat, are you?
Abi çok sinirli yani. Şimdi bir saniye. Bu termal. Bu ne? Şampanya buz kovası. Bunun içine mi saklıyor?
Oh, Donna keys. Looks like Mr. R.
Aa, bunun içine saklıyor olabilir.
Really think you'll find the chip in there? No way. Temp's too low. Could fluctuate.
Ha.
Nice try though.
Tempi daha mı yüksekte olmak zorunda? Ve ses katmanı. Şunu çıkartalım. Sesi nasıl şey yapacaktık?
Then you shall perish for good cause. Make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to finish.
Here in a drone, ventilation and cooling, servers, gotta be. Fancy doodads in here need to be controlled.
Okay.
I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can
Bunlarda niye alt yazıyor?
My father's
Ha,
a
tamam,
tired,
okey.
visionless old
Yandım
gray
vallahi.
beard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
You will listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past
Bak bu
20
babasını
years.
sikecek. Bu belli. Babasından nefret ediyor bu.
We want now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Already found those docs. Look somewhere else.
Okay. Biraz daha geriye alalım. Görsel değil. Termal. Termal katmanda bir. Bura mı?
Just a fancy ass fridge.
Bak.
Temp doesn't match the guidelines. Won't find a thing here.
Okay. Biraz daha. Buralarda bir yerlerde bir şey. O mu gizli kasa? Oha. Kafam kadar gizli kasa yazıyormuş.
Matches the spec in the docs.
Yorinobu's got the case here, guaranteed.
We got it. Good work. Looks like we got everything we need.
Burada biraz biz şey olmuşuz. Okey. Daire güvenlik sistemini tara. Dairenin güvenlik sistemini taramamışız abi, bitmemiş. Ben bu Braindance'i çok beğendim bu arada. İnanılmaz beğendim. Tamam, bir kamera da burada. Otomatik tar etme.
Turrets. Latest scanner model. System is all connected to the server.
Can you shut them off?
Externally, no way. Gotta get in, check out how they link into the system first. Looks like all their security systems are linked to the hotel subnet. We need the flathead. No other way to shut down these systems.
Direkt otelin elektriğini kapatmamız
Can't get
lazım.
around them ourselves?
Nope. At least I'm fresh out of ideas.
Got any candy left? Steph. Was pretty fun last night. Nice. I got an idea. You'll like this.
Air conditioning, standard
Tamam.
model for hotels of this caliber.
Okey. Bütün şeyi bitirdik galiba. Brain Dance'ı.
Get everything you need?
Yep, that'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
Chat bu arada hala takip etmeyenler var. Takip eder misiniz şu an? Takip tuşuna basar mısınız? Mesajları okumadık. Okuduk. Ya bu arada şu anda ben milletin tepkisini okuyorum. Millet çok yavaş diyor. Arkadaşlar RPG. GTA 5 değildi hiçbir zaman oyun. Oo çaktık. Bu sefer biz siktik. Let's go.
Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever.
Speaking of harm's way.
Esas sonunda mı keyif almıyorum? Yo ben şu anda çok öküz gibi keyif alıyorum. Arkadaşlar siz şu anda keyif almıyorsanız RPG oyun size göre değil. Siz oynamayın. Bu kadar basit. Size göre olmayabilir.
Judy, relax. Nobody will ever know.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit.
Ya evet yani ben böyle yavaş ben zaten size söyledim arkadaşlar ben böyle yavaş oynayacağım.
V, one sec.
Yani RPG oynuyoruz. Merhaba.
Thanks, Judy. Really. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
Let's walk.
Olur. Görüldü attı evet o biraz üzdü yani.
What do you think?
Think I see how you know so much about Yorinobu.
It's simple. Men like pillow talk a bit too much.
So it's just about the sex.
Biz. And biz only.
You sure Yorinobu doesn't expect this kind of move from you?
He's got no idea. Trust me. He's too busy with Netwatch to give me that kind of attention. Besides, even if some suspicion takes root in his mind, it shouldn't matter. He won't react in time. And that's something you'll handle, right?
Yani.
You're not worried? Arasaka will flag and screen anyone who's had dealings with Yorinobu.
Oh, they'll have a long list then. Packed full of big names. Much bigger than mine. You tell me who they check first. Corpo hotshots and cutthroats? Or a little bedroom plaything like me?
Doğru. Haklı.
Intel on Yorinobu, the chip, the BD from Konpeki. Winds are right. Plan's perfect.
İyi ki de bu kadınlar
Job like
gelmişiz
this
bu arada
comes
ilk
one in a
önce.
million.
Thanks. Now the punchline.
Cidden iyi ki ilk bu kadına
Sounds
gelmişiz.
too good to be true. What's the catch?
Doğru.
Cold feet. Are you looking to get out of it?
20.000 veriyor musun vermiyor musun? Aynen.
You're not sending me into the sort of shit I can't wait out of.
Tek derdim bu.
V, I have zero reasons to haze you. We're in this together. Really. Trust me
20.000.
that I got this.
So, what now?
V, do this job for me. I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No Dex.
Dex benim götümü bıçaklar. 20.000 verir misin ama bana?
You wanna
Olur.
fuck over our fixer? I knew something was up.
Bana olur. Ben
Dex
okey.
is a middleman, and a useless one at this point.
Evelyn, you don't mess with fixers. That's the one rule every merc in this city knows. And actually follows.
But if we're smart...
Doesn't matter. Mistake like that'll cost you your rep. And without a rep, you're nobody. You sure you want to do this?
Better ask yourself that question. Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scabs? Or become a legend overnight? Your choice.
Ulan düşüneceğim, satarız
You'll
olmadı.
be held to pay for sure.
I know. Whatever you decide, it stays between us. I can offer 50%.
50
Eddie's
mi?
enough to do whatever the hell you like.
I'll be finished.
20.000'den
Dex
fazladır
won't forgive
oğlum.
a dirt move like this.
Dex isn't the only fixer in town. But my offer's the only one you'll ever get.
Let me think about it.
Mm-hmm. If you need me, call. I'll send you my
Ararız
number.
ararız, tamam.
Okay.
Good luck. Now go. I
Sıkıntı
need a
yok.
few words with Jude.
Görüşürüz, bye.
How things looking?
Allah hissetti.
This week for sure, okay?
Turns out Evelyn's recording
yeah,
from
yeah.
Konpeki
All
was
right,
worth
all
our
right,
time.
all right.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic. And the flathead.
Nothing yet. On it now.
T-Bug says
Ben bu
no
paraları
chance that
hacılıyorum
shit
ama-
without that fine. To work then, Mr. B.
Hadi hayırlısı.
4 a.m. last night.
Ya
Gina
Dex'i
and me
satmak
sitting at the bar.
istiyorum ya. Satacağım büyük ihtimalle.
My, what a sweet little face you have. There a problem?
Jackie ile buluş. Ajanın Meredith Stout'la konuş. Ha. Ne diyormuş? Bir şeyle buluştum. Güzel. Onu zaten... Bitti mi konuşma? Bu kadar mıydı? Okey. Okey. O parayla çük alırız. Siz de haklısınız. Doğru diyorsunuz. Alabiliriz aslında yani. Karakter arttırabileceğim bir şey var mı? Var. Serin kanlılığı arttıralım mı? Bence işimize yarayacak. Hançer bükücü, sessiz ve derinden. Tutucu silahların hasarını 125 arttırır. Pasif gizli hareketin 120 arttırırsın. İçindeki efektini fark eden... Güzelmiş aslında bu. Teknikte ne var? Ender eşyadan üretebilmeni sağlar. Eşya söken daha fazla parça kazanırsın. Hurdalık eşya otomatik olarak sökülür. Bu güzelmiş. Şunu alayım ki direkt. Pasif olarak. Zekada ne var? Hızlı hack. Ya... Bunlar önemli değil sanki şu anda. Bu ne? A'daki bütün kamera 3 dakikanın devre dışı bırakın derin yüklü iblisinin kilidini açar. Zoom fotoğrafın sunma süresini arttırır. Mühendislikte ne var? Patlayıcı bilmem ne. Yok. Serin kanlı... Galiba şey istiyorum ya. Hızlı hareket etmeye istiyorum şimdilik. Envanter. Yeni bir şeyimiz var mı? Bu ne? Seviye 6 seviye gerekli. Okey. Şapka. Abi şapkalar çok kötü. Basılı tut sök. Bir şeyler aldık. Bu ne? Özel kıyafet. Allah affetsin, bok gibi olduk. Ya biz katana almamış mıydık? Ben mi yanlış hatırlıyorum? Almışız. Harbiden almışız. Modifiyeler. Modifiyen var mı? Yok. Allah, telefonum kapandı.